You probably couldn't hear me because my headset had turned itself off when I rebooted my computer. Yep. And I just tested my audio, so yeah, the game just freezes from completely randomly. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. Unfortunately, the server's been running that whole time, so that's literally just counting against my time. So let's fucking go. Maybe restarting my PC will help. I restarted the server, I verified files with Steam, and now I'm restarting my PC. I've adjusted my graphics settings. Yeah. And we got a level. Stamina should unlock the cooking pot, which means I can get the rest of my levels. Yep, cooking pot. Time to start farming the crap out of stone. Still not sure how I feel about voice number 2. I need wood because I've been putting all my wood in the storage box in preparation for the raft. I'm not at rafts yet. Once I get to rafts, I haul ass to Herbivore Island and start everything else that needs to be done. Go get some wood. It's down here. Lucky enough, I know down here is safe. The first time I attempted this, that I did really fucking good. There were Dinotheriums down here. That put a stop to going that way real fast. Neff did look on the Steam forums, and it seems like I'm not the only one having problems, but I mean, it's fucking ARK. ARK always has freaking bugs. Normally, it doesn't affect me. Stupid, not a rock. Yeah, up until you get rafts, making cooking pots is one of your best bets. Oh, stone arrow. Crop plot. So I'll need that second one. Stupid fake rocks. Yeah, generally there's not actually solutions. It's just you'll wait and deal with it until the next update, and maybe that update will fix it, even though Wildcard won't say anything. I agree with Neff on this one. Moving is overrated. It's like breathing. That is a huge fucking rock that was actually a real rock. Gotta get more wood. Okay. That was some server lag. Get some more wood, get some more stone, get some more wood, get some more stone. Story of my fucking life right now. Okay, what level am I? 14. Get up to 10 fortitude. I think I need 16 for... I need the bow because I need to get... Yeah, 16. Get some more stone. This should give me 15 easily because I'm damn near there. Don't know it'll get me to 16. That one will. Okay, a little bit more weight. I'll go find my little temporary shack. The fuck? Craft. Oh shit. I have to put the point in something, which will do weight. Down here to 16. Get the raft and get the large storage. Craft. Oh. I thought I had everything. Oh, I used up a bunch of my hide, didn't I? Okay. That's fine. I might be able to make a bola. No, because I don't have any hide on me. Or no, actually, I do. Make a bola. Kill a parasaur. 2 bolas. Kill both parasaurs. Make the raft. Get the fuck out of here. Give my goddamn pointy sticks back. The other parasaur is none the wiser. You spin me right round, baby, right round like a bola, baby. Okay. That should be more than enough hide. Grab fiber on the way back. Get all my crap out of the box. Make the raft. Get the fuck out of here. Get over to Irby Island. Get the 4 explorer notes. Get a PT. Get a Phimea. Get an Enki. I did. I paid attention. Shit. Alright, come back and grab those. Raft is 85 fucking pounds, so. Back with steaming hot black coffee. Yep, that's how I like it. Same way I like my men. Hot, black, and bitter. Where's that shit? There it is. Found it. Whereas honestly, I don't even give a shit right now. We're just gonna go. Because I have everything on. Alright, there we go. We'll even leave the stupid freaking... Alright, no one has any points. I reset them all for my return to ARK. The only points you have is what you've earned this stream. Okay, today's streams. Since, you know, there's a whole new stream. They see me floating. Again. I got 74 hide. How much is a bed? Bed is 40 hide. So can I make a damn bed? I am missing thatch. Not for long. Hide the stupid sail. Make the bed. What's this about stable? Sure the hell not talking about me then. Hey, let's not talk about that. This is just gonna jinx shit. But hey, I learned, I made a bed. Now, there's been times I go like freaking 15, 20, 30 minutes without freezing, and then there's times I can't go a minute without freezing. I bet on the raft, I have a bad feeling. Generally, if I have a bed, I tend to do stupider shit because I have that safety net. Yeah, a little more fortitude. I want to get that up to about 20, 22. Maybe it's just wattage being in here. Started a new stream, started a new playthrough since wattage has been here. Maybe that's going to be my saving grace. I think I just need to go rub on wattage for good luck. And what part of wattage I'm going to rub on is anybody's guess, and I'm not going to tell because a good girl doesn't kiss and tell. Or blow and tell. It's one of those two. I can't remember. Lucky wattage foot. I don't think wattage is a rabbit. A Maya pretzel with chocolate? That just sounds fucking horrible. Oh, chocolate covered pretzels. Okay, that's a different story. I'm sitting there thinking like a hot pretzel with like chocolate to dip it in. that sounds revolting. The chocolate covered pretzels are awesome. Yogurt covered pretzels are better. You still got it? Well, my weird sense of humor? Yeah, it hasn't gone anywhere. Just because you haven't been around doesn't mean like I've changed. I've just been playing a game that I enjoy a hell of a lot more than ARK. It actually makes me think. After your 800th time playing ARK, starting on ARK, you don't really have to think about it. You just have to go through the motions and try not to fuck up said motions. But ARK will only be a Saturday stream for now. I'm easing myself back into it. I've had that problem before where, all I want to do is play ARK for like a year straight, and then I don't. Right now, I'm at one of those points where I don't really want to play ARK, but I'm giving this challenge another try. And at least this challenge requires a fair amount of planning and thinking ahead, and it's not all just monotonous. I haven't liked a Borderlands game since Borderlands 2. I tried the pre-sequel, didn't give a fuck about it. I have avoided Tiny Tina's like the goddamn plague because Tiny Tina was one of the most annoying fucking characters in the game. She's actually more annoying to me than Claptrap. I don't know, maybe I outgrew Borderlands. Thinking ahead, we also had that one last try. Hey, I got a bed this time. I'm planning ahead. I can think ahead as much as I want. Whether I like actually do things to prepare for ahead is a whole different story. I don't ever prepare for ahead. It either happens or it doesn't happen. There's a ducky. Hello, duck, 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 duck. I'm hoping this week on O&I remember the lesson that Sung Soo said. Don't overqueue your fucking digs and shit, and your dupes might actually be able to get shit done. Yes, that's from Sun Tzu. It was in Art of War. Read the book if you haven't. No, I'm more worried about Duck Duck Whale. No, I'm gonna try the 3 days a week for a little while, and if that goes well, maybe I'll add a fourth day. And I don't know, maybe restart Claire and do that as like a Monday stream. But then I've got a Monday Tuesday stream, so I don't know. Oh, really? I can't do more than 3 and have a day off in between. No, I have not touched Claire since I stopped streaming it. It's one of those games where when I'm streaming it, I want my reactions to be genuine, and if I play ahead and know what the storyline's like, that's not going to happen. Do 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 do. First explorer note. Maybe I can find that Bob's note on the first try this time. I'm not thinking it's likely. Let's see if I can try not to fall off the fucking top of the damn island this time. You should. From what I played, it's a really good game. Okay, explorer note number 2. Hello, you walking hide factory. That's just a rock. There it is. Didn't find it on the first try, but I got pretty goddamn close. And I mean, I told Amaya that I might start doing like a random game once a week, especially if people are like, if somebody is given a code to a game that they don't want, whether it's a game that is like a shit game or whatnot, just, do a random ass stream where it's just a chat, chill, and watch me fuck around on some stupid ass game. We're gonna stay away from that edge. Me and that edge don't get along. And it's right there. Yay, I found them all. And now let's not die. Hello, Littlefoot. My, what big feet you have. You know, they say about guys with big feet, right? They gotta wear big shoes. Get your mind out of the fucking gutter. Are you any good? Nah, not really. Okay. I need to find some easy shit to kill. I need to get some hide, get the forge up going. So we need 12 pieces of metal. For anyone wondering where I get that math from, it's 5 ingots for the smithy and 1 ingot for the pick. And since you get 2 pieces of, it takes 2 pieces of metal to make 1 ingot. 6 times 2 is 12. O&I has taught me a lot of math. Hey, I got 14. I'm gonna get a little bit more weight, some more fortitude, and finally start pumping some health. Shit, no, it wasn't. Thank you. I can download the Twitch VOD. The drawback with the Twitch VOD is it doesn't isolate my audio the way I want it to. Because I record so that my mic is on a completely separate track from the game. And I'm going to have to take a quick break here in just a minute because I gotta pee. That damn coffee's actually working against me today. Feeding trough, metal pick, smithy, refining fork, metal hatchet, trank arrow. Come down here, get the crossbow. Get the medium crop plot. Come down here. That's about it. Okay, can we get the forge? No, we need more stone and we need more hide. Okay. We need some thatch to make a bola. And we need to find a pig, because pigs are free, basically free freaking hide. Oh shit. I'm fucking dying again. Can I have one time where I'm not freezing all the fucking time? Okay. Please, please, please. Please? Please? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. God damn it, I pulled my torch out. Why is it not giving me my bet? The fuck? The fuck? Why is my bed not showing up? I gotta take a piss. Uh, there's a bed on the raft. You'll be fine. I'm gonna try to log in the server one more time. See what? It's not like you have to claim a bed. Fuck. I guess we just spawn somewhere else, make a quick raft, get the fuck back over there. Yeah, there's no bed. So, spawn here, make a quick bed. I hear you, Dodo. Okay, stupid animation, go away. Oh, that means I lost my fucking Explorer Note buff again. That shit's pissing me off. Is that a damn Tappy Hara? That's a fucking Tappy Hara. I'm gonna have to change the damn name of the channel to Murphy's. Murphy's Law likes to fuck me in the ass. Ah, fuck. Fuck. Yeah, I wasn't surviving that. Can I have my bed now? No. Buffering someone else. Well, my death was that way, so I'm gonna go this way. Hopefully avoid that goddamn raptor. Alright, Dodo. Dodo equals Bola. A little bit of thatch and some fiber. Got a turtle. Really don't feel like fighting a fucking turtle. Got another turtle. Again, don't feel like fighting a turtle. It'd be nice if there was even a chance that you could make that swim. Got a dillo. Can't jump when you're crafting. Really? God damn. Fuck. And I still don't have my damn bed. I don't want to start again just because every time I fucking die, I put a bed down. Okay, there's one of the dillos. Who's all nice and fully healed because he ate my corpse. Okay, I need 75 hide. I have 34. Parasaur, Phimea, Elmia, whatever the hell you want to call them. Mordellos, I don't really give a shit right now. Just, I need meat. Put meat in the blender. Okay. 62. What do we have here? Is that Compy? That is Compies. Those aren't Compies. Those are fucking Trudon. I'm dead. That was stupid. Seems more like he needs a chill pill. What do you mean? Me or? Oh, that's an Ichthyornis. It's like, what the fuck is that? It's daytime, so the Trudon shouldn't actually be aggressive unless you fuck with them. Which I decided to fuck with them. Because I'm stupid. Shit! God fucking! Yeah, I wish I could, Skull. Go attack that Phimea. Phiomia. Damn pig over there. Stop camping my shit. Little spawn camping motherfuckers. I mean, the first time makes sense because, you know, I attacked them. Here, find something else to kill. I've nearly got enough hide. Hide's my biggest problem. I need 13 more. So if I can find a Parasaur, a Phimea that's not surrounded by Trudon, another Dilophosaur, then I can harvest the wood, get the raft, fuck back over to where I'm supposed to be. Okay. No, I think I know what it is. I think it's one of the rear lights is out. Fancy car has. Okay, that is enough hide. That's more than enough hide. That can stay the hell away from me. Alternator better not fucking be.
Better not.
Okay, so I can't really go that way because I got an army of Troodons. I can't go the other way because there's a fucking raptor over there. Okay. Fiber, 49. I need a lot more fiber. That would be cool if the turtles had, like, shit growing out of their shells. Yeah, normally stay on that. You can stay on them. Like I said, the first time, when I attacked them, because I thought they were compies, because you got to admit, they do kind of look like compies. Oh, come on. I need 7 more wood. Okay. Back to my island I go, with no goddamn explorer buff, because stupid fucking cold had to screw me in the ass. Screw me in the ass. Screw me in the ass. Oh, Wattage, since you haven't been in the Discord or anything like that, this is 100 hours, because I have it set to 1 real life hour equals 1 in-game day. Roughly. Last time I checked, it was 60 minutes. My time was 24 hours and 1 minute in-game. But I'm gonna call that close enough. Right, get over there, get the forge going, so I can get the smithy, so I can really start proceeding. And I guess I got 2 goddamn rafts because, ARK be ARK. Yeah, I'm curious to see what the fuck's wrong with that bed. I would understand now because I've set a tribe. I'd understand if, it wasn't my bed because it was my individual bed, and now I'm in a tribe because I started a tribe, blah, blah, blah. There's just a megalodon tail waving in the distance. It not belonging to me anymore would make sense because of the tribe thing, but when it literally didn't belong to me right after. It's still there. Okay. Hi, walking hide factory. Yeah, no clue. But I've now clicked it to try to fast travel, so maybe now it will show up. God damn it. No, you're gonna sit still, and you're gonna let me poke you in the head with this here pointy stick. Did you ever notice ARK just completely skips over the pointy stick phase and goes straight to the I tied a pointy rock to the end of a stick phase? Okay. Is that the height I need? Oh, good God, yeah. Let's get my stone. Wood. Making a sleeping bag. Yeah, I can see that one. I can see the logic in that. There. Sleeping bag down. I should be able to travel to that other bed. I'm going to pick it up and put it back down. I'm going to break it. I'm going to make a new one. I'm going to get some more wood so I actually can make a new one. Doesn't Irish breakfast mean that it's mostly alcohol? Okay, my sleeping bag is over here somewhere. All right. Simple bed is now showing. So I don't know what the fuck that was with that, but well, isn't an Irish coffee is coffee with freaking booze in it, right? I know one of my drinkers in chat will answer me. No, I don't think I said with Bailey's, unless somebody else did. I'm gonna switch that back to. I just said booze. To me, all booze is booze. I mean, Bailey's would be the booze of choice since, you know. Okay. Get the forge down. Shove that in there. All right. Speaking of which, where the hell's my death? No, not that death. Oh, is it going to do that? Oh, there it is. There's my body. Yoink! Put the metal in, put wood in. And I want a storage cabinet, which means more wood. 50 to be exact. Are you any? No, you're definitely not any good. Do. I think he's a little close. I'm paranoid every time you are not moving in some way. I think, oh no, you'll know if it froze because I'll start bitching. Well, trust me, every time my keyboard decides to stop working for even a second, I think the game froze. That's why I moved my mouse. For some reason, my keyboard stops responding, but my mouse doesn't. Okay. We got that going. It's a shell. Hello, shell, my dear. You have missed a absolute pain in the ass of a stream. Okay, smithy. Stone and wood. Stone and wood. Smithy. Do. I was lurking over on Twitch for a while. Yeah, Twitch is weird. Sometimes it's really active, sometimes it's dead as a doornail. Yeah. Alright, let's go get some metal. Get this thing really cooking. No point in letting that continue to burn if there's nothing in it. I started making charcoal, which right now I'm more concerned with getting the metal than I am getting the charcoal. Oh, do. That gets me cooking again. Oh, do. What are you up to today, Shell? But yes, as you see, I have returned to ARK. I don't know how long this stream's going to go today. Fighting off an infection. Ouch. I'm glad I'm one of those ones that like never get sick. But at the same time, it's kind of annoying because people ask you, "Oh, are you this? Are you like nauseous?" Or it's like, I don't know. I'm never sick. I don't know what any of this shit's called. I don't know what any of this stuff's supposed to feel like. It's like when I had my surgery and stuff. They're like, "Oh, you might feel nauseous afterwards." What the fuck is nausea? I legitimately don't know how to be sick. I know everybody's like, oh, that must be nice. And it's really not, because, you know, when people ask you about shit, you can't answer it. It just is Omega Man. No, I just have a really good immune system. Alpha males don't get sick. I'm definitely not an alpha male. I'm not in nearly good enough shape to be an alpha male. I definitely don't have the mental health to be an alpha male. Okay. There's a fair fucking amount of metal in there, so. Get stone foundations. I just need like 4. Already got that. Okay. A little more health because I get. Oh, I'm dying because I need to eat. Okay. Mortar and pestle. I don't think that's enough. Nope. I need more hide. Let's go get more hide. Yay, more hide. If you have 2 or 3 kids alive at age 20 plus, you're a great person. Oh, I only have 1 kid alive at 20 plus. Or are you talking about, if the person with the children is 20 plus? Is it the kids that have to be 20 plus, or they? Because Turtle's only 19. No, trust me. Like I've said multiple times, I have severe mental health issues that some people have seen, some people haven't seen. Paranoia plus self-worth issues are a great fucking combination. And honestly, I've known a lot of people who are absolute pieces of shit that have 2, 3 kids. Hello, Piggy. Piggy, piggy, piggy. With Piggy, I will stab. Yeah, unfortunately, some people don't actually spend time to raise their kids. They just let them exist, and they coexist in the same area as them. But honestly, my greatest achievement is how good my kids came out. And there's not a doubt in my mind that's the biggest one. Okay. That's going to be a good chunk of spoiled meat. Speaking of, we'll go ahead and split that stack. We'll split that stack. Yeah, it's going to take 5 minutes for these to spoil, but you know what? I'm sure I can find something to do for 5 freaking minutes. Yeah, I get it. A lot of shit's hard to do. But no, I get what you're saying. The problem is when you have actual mental health issues, it doesn't matter what bright, shiny shit you have in your life. There comes a point in time where your mind fixates on all the dark and negative shit and makes it so the bright and shiny shit isn't actually there. Or your brain just tarnishes everything. It's fucked up. Hey, look, it's another pig. Are you any good, pig? Yeah, 50. Wait, no, I do have to try to stick to my rules. Should have checked to see what that PT was. I do have rules. The rules have changed from last playthrough, but there are still rules. My first 5 creatures, I get to choose what the hell they are. I am required, if I can, to have everything at the end of the playthrough be at 75 plus. Figure 75 is a little more sane than 100 because it's the island and the island fucking sucks. But all that means is if I tame something that's crap, I just have to come back at some point in time and tame a better one if I find one. Like that's a level 10 pig. I'm not taming that. Oh, wait. The whole reason I went out was to get more hide and stone so I can make a mortar and pestle so I can start making narcotics. Yeah, time to start getting some market berries. But so far, my first playthrough, my first 3 cans were a poop pig, a PT, and an Anki. I'm still aiming for those. Wonder if that damn bed works. I went after I put one on the foundation. I went over to sleeping bag to do a fast travel, and it did show the simple bed. So I am willing to say that it will work. It'd be nice if I don't have to find out. But hey, I got metal tools. I got a crossbow. I'm making narcotics. I'd count that as a win. A little bit of stone, a little bit of wood. Fair amount of wood, fair amount of stone. I want to get 4 stone foundations laid down. At least I don't have an Archelon freaking making love to my raft this time. Yeah, I think that's the problem is, and that's why I switched the bed over onto a foundation. I hadn't read anything about it, but I'm assuming it had something to do with it being on a raft. I used to freaking put beds on rafts all the time. That was just the go-to. Alright, question. What is your opinion on when you go to watch a streamer and they've got a bunch of people in voice call? Do you enjoy listening to other people while watching the streamer that you went to watch, especially if the other people are streamers that you may or may not care for? I'm not naming any names, but is it? I'd understand, like, most of the people that watch me also watch Skelly. So when Skelly and I are both in a voice call, that's a win. Because you get 2 streamers that you watch in one stream. But if it's somebody that you actively avoid watching, would you tune into a streamer that you enjoy having to hear somebody that you don't enjoy? I'm sure at least some people can put 2 and 2 together and figure out what I'm talking about, but yeah, I don't suck it up. If I'm actively not wanting to watch person A, I don't, and if they're in person B whose stream I do want to watch, I'm not watching person B's stream. That could make me a horrible person. I don't really give a fuck. Some people, I find their voice annoying. And it's part of the reason why I don't watch their content. And some people, I find their personalities annoying, so I don't watch their content. And yes, I realize I'm dying again. Put on belt, equip. And go stand next to the forge. Maybe, just fucking maybe, I could stay alive. But it's not looking fucking likely. Yes. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And I'm dead. My fortitude's over 20. I shouldn't have to have much more being on Herbivore Island. I'd understand if I was in the frozen north. But between having, I don't know. ARK's just not playing nice with me. All right, 26 fortitude. I should be able to survive on the fucking island. I need to get shelter built. Oh, come the fuck on. Yeah, I also don't play with boost stats, so the chance of me having 60 fortitude is slim. Thatch roof, thatch wall. Okay, with the housing buff, can I survive? No, fuck you. I don't need a Drakeling, and I will not play with a Pyro. Okay. I am no longer dying. I need a hat and some boots. Now I'm not even cold. Am I cold out here? I'm recovering health. Yay! Normally I'm pretty good at 30 fortitude. At 25, 24, 26, I'm normally good with a torch. And warmer clothes plus a housing buff plus the fact I have a torch on my belt. Yeah, actually, okay, now that's at level 10. Let's kill that fucking level 10 before. No Drakeling, no Pyro, no super high fortitude needed. Where you going, Porcupine? Oh yeah, we got Fierce. You know, I've never actually done one of the Halloween events. Okay, so got some food cooking. I got a bunch of spoiled meat. Need to get I need to get narco berries going. Now that's kind of the point of the turkeys is they're supposed to be mean as fuck and they're supposed to be hard as hell to kill. Honestly, I'm just upset that, you know, the only thing that's remotely that hard to kill, you got to wait until the Dodo Rex or the turkeys. There's not really anything else in the game that's that fucking hard to kill. It'd be nice if there was some like optional optional super boss that you could go fight when the fuck ever you want to test your metal. Yeah, I can see that because now you're kind of screwed on using smaller tames. No, you look into like a lot of RPGs and shit, and there's normally like some optional super boss, or even in Claire, the mimes. They're not really hard to kill once you know the pattern, but until you know the pattern, they're a fucking pain in the ass. And they wipe the floor with you. Yeah, but I'm saying in the base game, I would like it if there was some kind of optional super boss. Something that you don't have to do, but you can choose to do. That's what I'm getting at. Oh, we'll just put all these berries away for right now. They might come in handy later. I have no problem playing with mods, just my opinion is that, you know, to a certain point, you shouldn't have to use mods just to make the game somewhat difficult. That's one of the reasons I don't really enjoy playing ARK is it's not hard. There's not. You have to come up with something ridiculous like this for a challenge. You basically have to kneecap yourself to make the game remotely hard. Yeah, see, that's kind of what I'm talking about. I mean, the pyro is, I'm sorry, completely and totally pay to win. It's massively overpowered because you have to pay for it. They easily could have put the Shadow Mane in the game and released the Pyro Mane as a skin. Don't make it or the Shadow Mane too overpowered. Have something that there needs to be something that can beat any and all. Oh, I'm trying to think of how to phrase this. There should be some strategy that does not involve a single creature that can beat everything. There should be. I'm sure most people are familiar with Pokemon. Gen 1, yeah, you could take a Kadabra and basically wipe the entire fucking game with it. But as the generations improved, they started nerfing certain Pokemon and trying to balance it. You should even like on Genesis 1, if you tried to take on the Brutes with a single Giga, you were probably going to lose. The Brutes were nasty. Yeah, I did the Golem with Thyla. It was one of my last streams. And that wasn't super easy. I mean, yeah, you get in the position, put in the right position, you can basically cheese it. And cheesing's okay. But the idea that you have this one creature that you have to pay for that could basically wipe the floor of any other creature of any challenge, that's not balanced. And Thanos taught us all that everything should be balanced perfectly. I'm disappointed because it looks like we're getting yet another fucking Shadow Mane clone. And I wouldn't have so much of a problem with the Shadow Mane being as pay to win as it is if you didn't have to fucking deal with them on every single map. Go ahead, put the Shadow Mane, or put the Pyro Mane in, put the Shadow Mane in, what the fuck ever. But I didn't pay for it because I don't want to play with it. It should be an option. I shouldn't have to deal with potentially PvP players or just griefers dropping a bunch of fucking Shadow Manes in my base, or Pyro Manes, or what the fuck ever, because they want to be dicks. The Fantastic Tames should not be in base game. Or at least have a way to turn them off. Without using a mod. Having a mod for it, that's just the community fixing a problem that Wildcard should fix. Hell, honestly, I'd be happy with a freaking option that allows me to just play with base game creatures and leave all the ARK Editions shit out. 25. Basically, give me an option to check a box somewhere to let me play ASE with ASA's graphics. Not saying I would use it, but it should be an option. There's a fair amount of people that don't have any real desire to mess with ASA. Okay, you're not mate boosted. I want the pig. I'll check chat here in a minute. I'm ranting. It's like I wouldn't have a problem with just sponsored mods. I'm gonna go back to my boat and get more medjos because I know that's gonna take more than 26. Wildcard wants us to pay for certain creatures. Fine, make it a fucking mod. Which is kind of sort of what they are anyways. But when I join a server, it tells me what mods are on the server, and I can choose then and there if I want to if I want to be on that server. Yeah, and the pyro should be because of its any creature that is that powerful, the Giga, the Carcharodontosaurus, the Pyromane, etc., etc., etc. The more powerful a creature is, the harder it should be to tame. The Pyromane's not hard to tame. Yeah, the Dreadmare's a pain in the ass. Hell, even the Dinotherium is a pain in the ass. The Dinotherium is harder to tame than the Pyromane. And nobody's going to put the Dinotherium up against the Pyromane head to head. And let me get these berries in there and I'll catch up on chat. I don't have any problem with somebody wanting to pay to play with any creature, broken or not. But don't force those of us who don't want to deal with broken creatures to have to deal with broken creatures. And I'm not saying, for change, I'm not talking about broken as in Wildcard's infamous bugs. I mean broken as in massively unbalanced creatures. The Giga was the king of the fucking game for the longest time until the Karka came out. I'll take a Karka over a Giga any day of the week because a Karka can destroy a Giga. Yeah, I fucked up taming effectiveness a little bit, but it's a pig. Who the fuck cares? Oh, hold on. I got a whole bunch. Honestly, I don't have a problem with the Pyromane taking fire damage. Give it reduced fire damage. Like, it's born of fire, but super hot fire is still fucking negative. And you can do it per INI. Yeah, but it shouldn't. Things shouldn't have to be done via I. The I should only be for severe things. Or if you just like the idea of editing a text file instead of going through the game options. Because on a text file, I can hit Control F and find whatever the fuck it is I'm looking for, providing I know what the hell it is I'm looking for. But everything in the I should be accessible in the in-game options. Isn't the Shadow Mane a huge pain to tame? Yeah, the Shadow Mane's probably harder to tame than the fucking Pyromane. Because you have to wait for it to be asleep, and anything and everything around it to be asleep. You have to sneak up on it and not wake it up. You have to feed a fish basket, and it has the ability to teleport wherever the fuck it wants, basically. And I can't tell you how many times a base Shadow Mane, I had 90 some odd percent tamed. I had one last fish to feed it, and somehow the thing spooked and lost all taming effectiveness, even though I was doing everything perfectly by the book. It just happened to wake up as I was walking near it, even though it was in the daytime where it shouldn't wake up. The lava golem taking fire damage is dumb. Yeah. I'd understand the pyromane taking fire damage over the lava golem taking fire damage. Because if you think about it, the pyromane has to be cool enough for you to sit on it. The lava golem is made of fucking lava. It's not cool enough to even touch, let alone sit on the son of a bitch. I think there was a problem with them implementing the drop or the lava golem's corpse having items, so they changed it to the drops, which isn't them fixing a problem, but it's them addressing a problem instead of just launching it being fucked up. Which for wild cards, a goddamn step in the right direction. Now, hopefully, they learn from these steps in the right direction and they continue moving forwards. A level 100 pig is good enough. I do not need another pig. I think we will all agree that a 147 pig is good and fucking enough. That one is checked off the list. One down. I don't even know how many to go. Syntech put down 5,000 votes for a Giga TLC, so there's that. And Syntax got the poll with wildcard that might do something. I don't know if he's necessarily their golden boy anymore since reasons, but because kind of sort of seems like Roz is more their golden boy than Syntax is. Which I'm not even getting into that conversation. Well, part of this, I'm going to have to use kibble later on. I've got a shit ton of stuff to tame, and I'm not going to have time to sit around for an hour or 2 hours while something berry tames or meat tames. Yeah, Archelon's better than berry taming, but I'm still going to spend a good chunk of time taming an Archelon without kibble. There's a reason I'm putting 4 foundations down. That's for crop plots. Now that I've got the pig, we'll take that. Should probably go ahead and finish the garden so I can get them growing. Which means I need stone. I'm probably going the wrong goddamn direction for stone because there's not. Yeah, there's a big fucking rock. I realize it's more closely related to the elephant. I don't care. I call it the pig. It's the poop pig. Poop elephant doesn't sound as good. Are you seriously over there writing down a list of every creature on the island? Is that a no as in you're not actually, or is that... Or are you doing a checklist? I mean, we can just make a checklist and check them off as I get them. Okay. The game is not frozen. This is my keyboard. Casper is looking for a list of all creatures on the island if anybody wants to help her with that. Okay, stone, thatch, and wood. Get some thatch. Get some wood. Probably need more than that. You can't wait to see me tame an Equus. An. Just a little grammar correction for you. In English, anytime a word starts with a vowel or sounds like it starts with a vowel, you use the term an instead of a. You use an instead of just the letter a. And I'm not, chastising you or anything. I know English isn't your primary language. You do a great fucking job with English, but some of the grammar rules and shit can be a bit of a pain in the ass. Alright, why am I so damn heavy? Got a good chunk of wood, got some metal that needs to go away. Probably need to put more points in the weight. Ow. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't smacking on you or anything, just... The only person I smack on for their spelling is Amaya, because she should know better. You Amaya saying, hey! In chat. A little bit more wood. A little bit more than that. And more stone. Oh, whatever. Remember, after my initial 5 tames, the Wheel of Doom does kick back in. There is no level cap, though, or level limit. If I find a level 5 and decide I'm going to tame a level 5, I'll go fucking tame a level 5. As long as I don't see something better. I can't take a lower level if there's a higher level available. I think that makes sense. Okay, Piggy, I need poop. Like that poop you just dropped. I want those back. They see me pooping. All right, get that going. Get that going. I gotta get the water tap in. Oh, I've only got 3 of the 4 seeds. God damn it. Oh, well. 15 wood. So get some more wood. tap in place, get the intake in place, and get these growing. I will say one of the best things, one of the things I enjoy the most about ASA is the wireless water. All of us who played ASE remember the pain, sheer, unadulterated pain of having to run pipes from a water source to wherever the fuck your base was. Not a Maya's fault dyslexia thing. I'm dyslexic. Okay. I need more berries because I need to get a few more trank arrows. Hopefully I can get that last seed. Get some more stem berries to feed to the pig and go try to find an ape. And Amaya, you also know that I'm never actually serious when I give you shit about your spelling or anything like that. That fern's got balls. On my mobile, I normally mistype words because I don't have feedback while typing. Yeah. My thing is, sometimes I type too fast and I don't notice typos. And depending on my mood and if I'm pissed off or whatnot, I'm normally typing or talking too fast and I'm not going to notice that I made a typo. 35, it's what, 6 berries per or 8 berries per? I can't remember the recipe. I just know it's spoiled meat and a handful of narco berries. It is 5. That doesn't seem right. But I'm not going to complain. Hey, I got some more food for you, buddy. I guess I don't. Yeah, I got a little bit. Bah. As long as you know I'm just fucking with you. Okay, we got crops going. It is day 3. We got our first tame. We got some of the crops going. I need to offload some weight. Yeah, I hate using my laptop's keyboard. Give me a normal keyboard, I'm all about it. Laptop keyboard, oh, fuck that shit. You know what? My toes are getting annoying. Let's get rid of my toes. Like, honestly, I think in the base game, there should be a larger campfire. Like, give me a bonfire that has like 10 fucking spots. I don't think that'd be too much to ask for. Okay, get those narcotics. when I don't think I can type without looking at the keyboard on my laptop. See, that's how I am on a normal keyboard. What I call a long stroke keyboard versus a short stroke keyboard. And by stroke I mean how far you have to push the buttons down, the keys. Obviously, a laptop you normally don't have to press the key in as far. That's what I would classify as a short stroke keyboard. But you also normally don't have that just slightly press the key when you're doing video games and stuff. Sometimes you don't need to drop that key all the way down to the floor like a damn hammer and you're about to kick somebody in the face. You know how Casper drops the band hammer on people on Twitch. Level 40. Sucks. No. You enjoy dropping the band hammer. I'm going for an Anki as a berry harvester and a metal harvester, and probably a stone harvester because, well, they can do all of them. They're not fantastic at anything but metal, but that way I don't have to waste 3 tames just to get, a stone harvester, a metal harvester, and a berry harvester. Anki can do all 3. If I can find a decent fucking Anki. No, there was nothing to ban. Twitch is basically dead right now. The hilarious thing is I get more views on Twitch when I stream ONI than I do when I stream ARK. I may not get as many chatters, but I get more viewers. Level 10 with a baby. Junk. Now I could take a stego, which would be berries, wood, and thatch/fiber. 25. You're junk too. Can I have a halfway decent Anki? Please. Oh, please. Oh, please. No, not that one. It's like right now, since the best I've found is like, what, 35? I couldn't take that 10 because I know for a fact there is a better one. I can find a 150 Fimea. I'm not required to tame it because the one I got's over 75. Does that rule make sense? Updating mods suck. Yeah. How are you liking the stegos take ages? So do, yeah, stegos do. It's like berry taming a doed. 20. Basically, I can tame whatever level I want, but I have to tame the best level that I find. Not touching that. Hi, buddy. Yeah. I want to take a raft out and check the perimeter islands. Because why swim when I have 2 rafts? That's an Anki. Maybe? I don't think I've looked at this one. Yeah, that'll do. I got 22 trank arrows. You are not mate boosted. No. You don't get headshots on them, I don't think. Okay. I don't know how many trank arrows this is going to take. But 95 Anki, I'll take. Don't go in the Wawa. Wawa is bad for your health. I really have to wait for this fucker to get out of the water gun. Ah, you son of a bitch. I guess I can just wait for it to come at me out of the water. I thought it was torpor running. Ah, shit. That was that one falling down. Now, that's a 45. That's not horrible. I don't have any measures. Anybody want to check see what a 95 Anki will take to tame? Stegos are one of the worst to tame with berries. Yeah. The nice thing about Stegos is you can just cram a bunch of berries in them and ignore them. They're going to tame. Because they ain't going to wake up if it's got the berries. $1.7 per. Oh, so over 50. I don't even know what level the Sego saddle unlocks. Find the bush that actually gives berries. Yeah. Yeah, it's 2.5 taming. Same race as the last time I made this attempt. 58 Mejo. Worst thing is this one's a 45, so it's not horrible, but the 95 wins. 95 is over my 75, so I don't have to tame another Anki. 45, I would have to tame another one down the road. I think that makes this much more fair. Now you got a full list. Does that include the Helio? Which, by the way, I have no fucking clue how to tame. Anybody want to go back in the stream and find out how many berries I put in the first time? Yeah, I don't have regular kibble. I don't have any kibble. And I'm not allowed to use Bob's Tall Tales, so no grinder. But I do have to get the Bob's Tall Tales Explorer notes because I have Bob's Tall Tales installed. So they're on the map. I have to get them. I do appreciate that, Troy. Well, remember, I got to tame a bunch of shit that's not going to be fun, like the Rhino. See, now Troy's just rubbing into my face about shit I don't have. The Hesperornis, oh, fuck you. I mean, honestly, I'm not that worried about the Hesperornis. Because I'm going to get the Ichthy first. Now, the one thing is, with the Rhino, I will be looking for something over level 75. I will be using something over level 75. If I cannot fulfill its requirements to get the baby to come out over 75, I don't care. Theoretically speaking, I tamed something over 75. I'm not looking at anything as far as how to tame the Helio. I will worry about that when I'm anywhere remotely close to taming the Helio. Okay, 30 fortitude. I should be good. Anki. Okay, cool. Yeah, I have too. There's been times where I tried to tame a Rhino and the first thing he asked for was fucking element. And it's like, I'm on the island. The only way to get element is to beat a boss, and I'm not there. Because I always do a boss rush where I fight all the bosses at once. But as long as the parent is over level 75, I'm golden. I'm not going to stress out about, oh, I have to get a freaking Rhino that came out over level 75 in order to fulfill my rules. Okay, well, I think there's like 60 in there now, so the Anki should be mine. And I've already got the saddle, so that gets me metal, poop, and berries. And like Neff said, all I gotta do is tame a PT, and I'm on par with my first attempt. I don't even know how long this stream's been going. So I'm actually running slower than the first time. Come on, keyboard. I mean, I'll use my mouse if I have to. And that's more narcos, which means more narcotics, which means more experience. All right, let's look at the PTs. Or do I raft over to the lava cave and try to get some crystal to make a spyglass? Let's say, make this a little easier on myself. I can get a Pelagornis, that's a flyer. That level 40's junk. On PT, I actually do need to find a good level. I don't get a choice in that one. Because it has to be a good enough level to have like shit for stamina and maybe a little bit of weight. Because obviously a PT that can't carry me ain't gonna do me a hell of a lot of good. Yeah, I'm just talking about this one. So I'm probably about, what, nearly 3 hours in on this playthrough. Oh, I'm still on day 3, so. Because that's a pretty easy way for me to tell how long I've been going. See, this Anki here could be a level 150. I don't fucking care. 95 is good enough. Yeah. I know I started streaming about 6 hours ago. I had an early stream today. Which obviously that didn't work very well for Amaya, but how'd that work for most of the rest of you guys? Wattage was busy cutting video. That's why he wasn't here early. He thinks I don't get notifications for when he posts videos, but he's wrong. Yeah. And I think I said early on that I'd ask where Amaya was, but it was 6 a.m. your time, so hopefully your ass was asleep. Pretty sure I said that early in the stream. You were at a restaurant. I just know you posted a video shortly after I went live, so I figured you were working on that. I should probably just start killing some of these shitty ones. Kind of surprised Streamlabs keeps posting over on Twitch since nobody else is posting. It's supposed to be set to only drop something if it's not the only chatter. But Streamlabs misbehave? That would never happen. We got a PT landing there. I'm pretty sure I've already got one that landed up here. If I can get up there. I'm really thinking of going getting a spyglass. I think that's the Pelagornis. Yeah, that's the Pelagornis. PT can't make up his mind whether he wants to fucking land or not. And I suck ass with bolas, so I'm not throwing a bola in this damn air. It's kind of stupid. You can't, like, retrieve your bola from the ground. The 10 a.m. worked well for you, Neff? That will probably only happen on, like, weekend streams. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go get the bola. Or let's go get the spyglass. Yeah, you suck anyways. I'm so used to voice 1 every time I hear voice 2 shit. It's like, what the fuck? You know, in the real world, a bola is reusable. You just pick the damn thing up, dust it off, and throw it again. Oh, look at all those sexy, sexy PTs. Probably every one of them absolutely sucks. Let's see if I can actually find the lava cave this time. The last time I tried this, I had trouble finding it. And the nice thing is, if I die, I have another raft on the island to come get this raft. Yep, I saw the elephant tentacles. Thank you, though. The elephants wouldn't be so bad if they weren't so fucking aggressive. But God, they're just like horny. Like horny, horny hippos. Just really straps all over the island. That's kind of probably gonna happen. I'm going to try to do this in as few deaths as possible. Because I think we all admit that first death was kind of bullshit. Oh shit, I should have checked that. Oh shit, I probably do have all my seeds. Oh well. We'll definitely get him with the Yankee. And the fun thing is, I gotta try to find the entrance to the lava cave in the dark. I think it's right over here. Yeah, pretty sure this is it. Yeah, but since I run a server, I can run a pretty high freaking tame limit. Where is it? Ah, there it is. I don't need much, I just need a little lick. It's probably more than enough. Spyglass. Haven't unlocked it. It's still a bit laggy. Oh. Run back to my raft, run back to my raft. Please don't let there be any raptors. Raft. All right, crystal acquired. Not much, but I'm not going for a whole lot. I just wanted, you know, get my spyglass. Which I have my spyglass. Doesn't I might be a little laggy. I'm not sure. I don't trust ARK's FPS. And things seem to be responding as per normal. It's my ping's a little higher than what I'm used to, but my ping's at 70. I'm used to playing her with around 40 to 50. Get across this bay, then get across to my island. Ew. Ew. Remember when I said all those sexy PTs? Yeah, I didn't mean those. Or that one. Right into the rock. 60, not good enough. 5, definitely not good enough. 10, shit. 20, garbage. Too far away. 80 would work. A trilobite would be great. Why do I need a trilobite? Alright, for what are you saying a trilobite would be great? I guess let me rephrase that a little bit. $40. Put the rest of the crystal up. $11, $26, $11. Okay. Speaking of garbage, fuck. Oh shit. Yeah, kiting for the saddle. Yeah, I didn't really think about that one. I might have to get naked here in a minute. I'm getting pretty toasty. Gotta remember that song, it's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. That's not a PT. I might have to go get a PT somewhere else. Oh, I need to go get that other crop into this. So I'd like to see this game with more diurnal and nocturnal activities. Like your very much diurnal creatures stop moving around as much, or potentially even go to sleep, and your nocturnal ones become more active, and just something to help establish the day-night cycle. Okay, so it's 50% tamed. I might have to put a couple. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting a PT on this island. They are fucking trashy trash. I mean, the Trudons with their night cycle thing's actually a really nice thing when you think of the pure programming aspect of it. But it also says that having a nocturnal diurnal cycle is already in the game. One thing I hate about this base game Spyglass is the range. Normally, there's a lot more PTs around Irby Island than this. $25, $5, $20, and $10. Oh. Now, those are bad even for the... Can I help you, dude? Fuck off my boat. Is there any damn taxi for trikes? This is a university for monsters. And so far, the best I found was what, that 80? Well, that might have to do it. I don't know where the hell that 80 went to or where it was. That's a 50. That's a 25. That's a 40. I gotta be kind of careful because, as Casper said, there's Cyanetherium over here, so. Elephants ho! A shit ton of Megalodon, that's for goddamn sure. Glad I didn't try to make the swim. Okay, this is probably shallow enough that 25. 80. 40. 60. 5. 15. Is this my 80? No. That's not my 80 either. That's my 80. Hide the stupid sail so I can actually do this. I'll try to get it onto the raft. Obviously, it's probably pretty tired. It's been flying around for a while. Let's try to get it down and give it a nap. Come on, buddy. Let's take a siesta. They're all back because I don't have any meat on me, so I got some normal meat. Any narcos? Nope. Yeah, Archelon. Yeah, that's junk. No, you pain in the ass. think it's that one swimming away. Or flying away, not swimming. Mm. Come here, buddy. You want to land? A whole bunch of nice rocks and a really, really nice raft here. That'll work. I'm gonna go ahead and just put the normal meat in for right now. I'm gonna go try to find a baby to kill to get some prime, but at least that gets it taming. Babies as a source of prime is just that one I appreciate. I think I saw one more bola, so. Find a baby I can kill. That's kind of normal for that area. That's why you'd never see me try to make the swim. Oh yeah, shit. Okay, that is rockeret, long grass, saber root, so it's citronelle. Which I don't fucking have. That was probably the one that spoiled. Okay. Crimea, you got a baby? No. I mean, I can tame it with normal meat. It's not that good of a level. I'll probably have more than one PT. But I would like to tame it with prime. Yeah, I see the baby stegos. I'm not going to try to kill the baby stegos. Baby pig. I'll shoot a pig in the fucking face. Missed. Shot in the butt. Okay. Go harvest the parent. What not wasting. Oh yeah, and after they released the Helio, shark swans went way the fuck up. Well, is the Helios supposed to have like a shark bodyguard entourage, like Bassies have with the mantas? I probably need to grab some narco berries because it's already eating. Or fuck it, we'll just, if we need to, we've got a narcotic to feed it. Should be enough. The Anky's almost tamed. So I don't know how the hell that affected the shark spawn then. If anything, it should have reduced the shark spawn because there's one more critter in that spawn container. Now remember, it does not count as me actually taming the creature until the creature is actually tamed. That PT is not tamed. It is not checked off the list. And at the end of this, I do have to have one of every creature available to me. So if it's a rare creature, I'm probably not going to fucking... It's going to go in a dino ball, it's going to go on a display, and it's never going to be seen again. I'm going to feed it one narcotic. Might not need it, but it doesn't hurt to give it a little bit of drugs. It's asleep, and I would like it to stay asleep. I don't want it waking up in the middle of its nap like I did in the middle of my surgery. It's actually really, really weird for me to say that I've had surgery now. I don't know. I wasn't playing when they released the Gigantoraptor. I didn't start playing again until about the time that you started watching me. When I started streaming is when I started playing ARK again. With that so goddamn laggy that it was a fucking flipbook stream. When you're counting seconds per frame, not frames per second. I don't think that Anky's going to require any drugs. I know PTs require at least a little bit of drugs because they're PTs and they burn torpor real fast. PT looks horrible right now because, you know, it ate 2 pieces of normal meat. Oh, that was more in Watt's direction. Yeah. Hey, Casper. Could I have a drink of some form, please? My coffee's gone and I doesn't have anything over here. No, I'm fine without more coffee. I think 2 pots of coffee is enough for me today. I mean, I only drank 1 of those pots, but... We're trying to get my blood pressure down, not up. So while we're waiting for all that, I guess I can start making spark powder. I'm going to need gunpowder. And I'll get a bunch of wood and stick in the forge. Theories didn't go up like these ridiculous sharks have. So what you guys are saying is the ocean's going to suck for me. I should have done this back in the day when I was trying to do it and not wait until after the Helio got released. How bad does this make the underwater caves? Okay. That's long grass seed, which I already have planted. That's rockeret seed, which I already have planted. I need to get some flint and some stone and start crafting spark powder. As I run over harvestable stones. Back as ASA launched, the Great Underwater Cave was nearly impossible to do. I've always just taken a couple bassies in with me. A second one for mate boost and a tertiary one for backup, and then I normally keep one in a pod. God, voice 2 sounds so weird. I know I keep saying it, but it doesn't change the fact it's still fucking weird. 2 Tusos got wiped down. I've proven how insanely powerful Tusos can be. Especially a bred and imprinted one. Get the stone, get the charcoal, stick it all in the mortar and pestle. Which didn't the mortar and pestle used to have like very, very limited slots? Like the campfire? Or am I remembering shit wrong? I remember the mortar and pestle only having like 8 slots. And I'm not playing with CS. You guys have seen me log in enough to know that I've only got Dino Depot on here. Anky's nearly tamed, PT's nearly tamed, yay! I'm gonna go get the PT. I'll make the saddle for the Anki. You know, one of the times I'll make this crossing, at least it's gonna pop up and just bite me in the ass. It's following me. Good burb. Oh, we got a name. We got to make name critters, right? We all know what the PT is going to be called. It's 2. Unfortunately, it's day 4, so right now it's taking me 2 days per fucking tame. Flappy, not a bird. And I think Flappy Not a Bird's going to help me go find another Flappy Not a Bird. So we can have 2 Flappy Not a Birds and breed them and hopefully get a better fucking Flappy Not a Bird. But that's going to wait until after I get some chitin or keratin. Does 75 chitin or keratin make the saddle? Land, you stupid fuck. Yeah, that's not you landing. Still not you landing. That's you being retarded. I don't remember if a PT could drown or not, but... Okay. And the Anki is tamed. Let's go get the Anki. So you know what? I think you have to make the Anki saddle in here. Yes, I do. Fiber and hide. A little bit of fire, a little bit of hide. Yep, Anki can officially be crossed off the list. I just need to go get some more hide unless I've got it in the box. I don't. So, hey, look, there's a pig over here. Are you a high-level pig? No. Not the brightest candle on the cake. I like that. I have to remember that one. My go-to is not the sharpest pillow in the sock drawer. Okay. So we have your name. And I've got a go-to name for you as well. Poop Machine. Now I grab that saddle. Nope. Is anybody shocked by the fact I made a saddle and it's still in? I'm not shocked. Okay. What, you want to fight? Kick your ass. The drawback is Yankees don't gather fiber. Yep, 2 more tames before I go to the Wheel of Doom. And now I gotta figure out what those 2 are going to be. They see me swimming. I'm ungodly. Fast for some reason. I don't know why Yankees and Doties are so fast in the water. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Now it's time to get some levels. You know what? I'm going to keep a bunch of magic berries. Because we all know I'm going to tame some more herbivores. Okay. And did I get Rockeret, long grass? I don't see citronelle because I didn't get any. Okay. Back to harvesting. That's why I love the Yankee. People can argue about, you know, the Parasaur being the better berry gatherer all that they want. As far as berries per second, I don't think so. The Yankee's berry harvest is just, it's a faster attack. It's a larger radius. By the way, are you building on Herbivore Island? No. Herbivore Island is a temporary citronelle. Yay! And wood. Look, Ma, I got wood! No, Herbivore Island is just a stop-off. Oh, shit, shit! Come here, you little fucking Roomba! Oh, so close. It is 75, right? Yeah, but how is an Anki a good swimmer? It doesn't have webbed feet. It's got stumps. Or is that one of your ideas for one of my starting 5? Is to get a swimmer. Out of my way, Stego. I'm gonna fucking kill you. Okay. All 4 crops are growing. Yeah, I was pretty sure it was 75. Okay, and these are not going to go in there because if they go in there, I'm going to grind them and make cementing paste. Oh, poop machine. We need a name for the Anki. I don't really have a go-to name for Ankies. Did you just imagine how sore its asshole has to be after that? Like, why? Why do you do this to me? I swear to God, if this PT is like a level 1 something, I'm going to be pissed. Well, it's a 1 something, but I really want to kill these fucking stegos. Narco, 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 narco. I don't care about any of the rest of you. Oh, what level is this stego? 65 with a baby. That'd be a long fight. Okay, 91 narcotics. We're in the narcos. We're in the narcos. I make all the drugs. You can call me Columbia. PT saddle. It takes 75 chitin or keratin. I have 72. Maybe. I don't have any keratin in there. Don't have any. Okay. You just tossed narco berries in it? Oh well. Narco berries I'm okay with. Narcotics I would not. Okay, so we can now actually kill some shit. I think I'm gonna go get a bunch of metal. Is it just me or does it seem like harvest health is turned way up? I promise I did not adjust that. And those Ankies, are they supposed to just break big ass rocks in one hit? I don't remember that. I think I might have a name for the Anki. They still haven't really fixed the celebration animation on the Anki. By the way, you can tell what the Inky should gather. What do you mean? Oh, sorry, we're not taking the slow bus. I'll take those, and those. The rest of this is trash. Gathers metal at the most effective rate, short of the mining drill, which isn't even in the game. Gathers stone at a reduced rate, flint at a slightly higher rate, berries and metalhead. We do metalhead. I was thinking bulldozer. Is it? You gotta admit, he's just bulldozing through everything. Oh yeah, the auto heart. Yeah, I remember that part. Yep, that came out before I stopped playing. But at the moment, I need all resources, so. You never know if it's still the same one or if it's a new one. I mean, I can kill an Anki or a Stego and get keratin from that. I literally need 3 keratin for a PT saddle. I'd really, really like to have my remote control where I right-click on the Anki and then left-click on my forge and then left-click on my storage box. But that's a mod! Wish they would do that feature for the Stego. Isn't it kind of in the Stego by basing on what plate type you're going for? Oh shit, I forgot I had that on my arm. Yeah, that pulled some shit out. There we go. Oh, that's heavy. It's still really, really heavy. Why are you so strong? Why are you on my shit? I got way too much crap on me. Meat. And that's full. Awesome. I'm getting more and more tempted to kill that fucking Stego. You always have had too much crap on you. Yeah. I'm a hoarder. You guys don't call me a loot goblin for no fucking reason. Just like you guys saw me, how fast I ran to that drop when I saw it. I'm addicted. It's like crack. No, this game has no bugs at all. Not chunk goblin? What the fuck is a chunk goblin? Honestly, I keep forgetting I can just put shit in the damn smithy. Maybe I want to keep some of this shit on me. Do you ever think of that, Casper? Maybe I like the feel of this against my cold, dead heart. I should get the gotcha saddle. Oh, I need to get that down now. Shit, that takes... Fuck! I got a free one in the other playthrough. And those take so much freaking cementing paste. Do 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 do. Why is that shit so fucking expensive? I should get the gas bag saddle. That'd be a good use of my resource, my points. Oh, junk goblin, yeah. It's the same fucking thing. Loot, junk. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Oh yeah, Neff, we haven't talked in a while. How you were dating that one chick for a minute. How'd that go? How's that going? Are you still seeing her, or did that fail horribly? Or did it fail spectacularly? Did it fail on amicable terms? I'm gonna kill this fucking stego. This guy's pissing me the fuck off, and this is gonna be a long fight. Hopefully I don't lose my ink. No, I have 72 pieces. Shit, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I got in there just for the worst possible fucking swing. My Inky's not gonna die. My Inky has a saddle. This stego's getting fucked up anyways. Why? Graphic glitch, anyone? Oh, come on, this stego's nearly dead. I win. Come on, one more piece. There we go. Now for the PT saddle. Barely. Where's that baby? Not you. I mean, Inky's gonna die. No, it's not. That graphic glitch is normal? Fuck. I don't remember ever seeing that. It looks like a missing texture glitch. Where the hell's my keratin? Did I put it in here? Nope. Okay, what do I need? Fiber. Got that. Hide. A whole lot of hide. Might not have that. Definitely don't have that. Oh. Oh, Piggy! Remember the little piggy that wanted to get in the fight? Come here, buddy! Come here, little shit machine! Where'd you go, Piggy? Where'd you go, Piggy? I found the baby stego. Yeah, it's definitely associated with the impalement. Oh, yeah, that one sucks. Shame you don't get algae by killing wild archlons. Yeah, piggy hauled ass. We're gonna go find another piggy. And thus ends day 4. But without jinxing it, restarting my computer seems to fix the fucking problem. Yes, but remember I started this playthrough on the previous stream, rebooted my PC, all that, while this server was live. Is that enough fiber or hide? 200, 220. No. I can kill the baby without getting in a fight with the stego. But what level is the stego? 45. I could take it. Just the stego really seems to want to get involved in this fight. I should have gotten the couple pieces of hide I needed. Yes. Yes, I did. I don't know. I don't know, but restarting the PC worked, so. Or it seems to have worked. Alright, wait for stupid, not actually animation to play through. Should I kill this Archelon? I mean, it's a shitty Archelon. I'm not taming that low level of an Archelon. Kind of just like having something that can kill shit. Archelons have a huge health pool. I do run a virus scan. It ran a couple days ago, and I don't download anything on this PC. Except for porn. Lots and lots of porn. That's purely a joke. I should have just killed this son of a bitch for the damn chitin I needed. Definitely not for the fucking keratin, man. I need to get shit out of that. No, it's probably the fact that it's been like 2 months since I restarted my PC. And I haven't ran the command prompt commands to wipe or purge my system file and all that shit in a while. Virtually everything that rebooting a PC does, I can do through PowerShell and command prompt. I didn't want to do all of it. Now Casper's telling me that I'm at the end of day 4, but I've only been streaming for like 3-something hours. And it's like, yeah, you have to remember, I started this run before I rebooted my PC, so on the previous stream. Okay, so we'll park right ding dong there. We'll take stone and flint and stick it in the mortar and pestle. Not the meat. I get to keep the meat. The meat goes in me. Goes inside of me. Don't you judge me. Ah, fuck, I'm freezing again. I have to go back in my house. Where's my torches? Not in there. Not in there. I'll have to make new ones. Don't see them on me. Oh. How am I not getting the housing buff? What happened to be able to lay down in your bed? It's like, where's my fucking housing buff? No door, maybe? I've never had to make a door, but I'll go out, run out and get some thatch real quick. Not in there. There we go. Is that enough? Yes. Yay! I'm gonna survive the night. Absolute bullshit that I've got a torch on my belt. I've got a torch on in my hand. I'm wearing hide, and I'm still freezing. And I'm sitting next to a fire. When the hell did it change from being hypothermic and hyperthermic to heat resist and cold resist? I mean, 4 degrees, yeah, that is fucking cold. I mean, I'm not smoking crack. It used to say hyperthermic, hypothermic, right? Welcome back on Rag. What, when we kept freezing to death on Rag because Rag was too goddamn cold? Well, I got 30 fucking fortitude. I shouldn't need to keep pumping fortitude. Fucking ASA. Where's my gloves? I put my gloves on and remember the start on Rag? Yeah, when we kept dying because it was so goddamn cold. Until we got the freaking Veil Winds. Or not the Veil Winds, the stupid little dragon things. The Drakelings. Yeah, that's the word. Use. Oh. Flappy. Flappy's a boy. That's a girl. That's a girl. That's a girl. Not that piece of shit. Where's the good one? There you are. Hi, gorgeous. I'll put that in there because I guess all my prime just spoiled. So we need to go find another baby to kill. How's that for day 1 stream? Not only get my PT, get a saddle on my PT. Actually, I need to put the saddle on the PT. But get a mate for it too. That's actually a better level. Okay, let's go find another baby to kill. Get some prime. Feed the prime. And then I'm going to take a short bathroom break and probably start wrapping up the stream. Because I've been going for about 7 hours and trying not to do the big 10, 12 plus hour streams anymore. I just don't have the energy for it anymore. You're not with child. You're not with child. You're not with child, which really sucks. You're mate boosted, but you're not with child. You are. Okay, I guess we're gonna kill some trikes. I mean, if I can take stegos, I can take trikes. Sounds right, right? Oh, it's got 2 babies. Go in the water, I don't care. Do 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 do. Yeah, I don't care. I don't need to kill both of them. Since I don't have a stack mod for the prime, it's just gonna go bad. Which I mean, it's more spoiled meat, but spoiled meat's easy to get. I can run on the ground faster than you can. You can just swim in the water faster than I can. Whee! Okay. While that is taming up, I'm going to use the bathroom real quick, and I'll be back. Do 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 do. Oh. Okay. So I don't really see a lot that I can still do because, like I said, I'm going to be ending the stream here soon. But I got an Anki. I got a poop machine. I got crops in the ground. I got not just one PT, but I got a mated pair of PTs that aren't horrible level. They could be a hell of a lot better. But it's the island and it's a start. Next week when I come back to this, I think I will get the other two starter tames. I need to work on making sure that the Wheel of Doom is prepped. Don't forget to stop serve. Yep. No. Thank you, though. Not quite time to log off yet. I'm going to get that PT tamed before I stop the server. But I would like to take this moment to remind you that if you have not already, and I know you did on the last stream, but please like this stream because, you know, it was a two-part stream because my PC wanted to be stupid. But no, I do remember that I asked you guys to remind me to stop the server, so thank you very much for. Yeah, let's get some stem berries into the poop machine. Let's get some poop and actually get this thing really fertilized. Eat all the stem berries. I need to get a crop plot down, or not a crop plot. Yeah, what the fuck's that thing called? A feeding trough. 6. Take them all up at least 7. See if I can take them up to 8. Now let's get the feeding trough done. One off. That's trough. 8 pieces of metal, and I just need some wood. Really? I need 120. The Enki had 118 on him. And now, why did you explain to me that it was just him, his way of trolling? And I told him that, providing he's like actively talking to me, shit, I don't care. Just I seriously started worrying that either I had done something seriously wrong or somebody was running their mouth and trying to suggest that I had done something seriously wrong and pissed off Wattage. Because just the mass disliking, okay, whatever. I don't really care. But I also noticed that Wattage isn't in the Discord anymore, so yeah. Like I said, paranoia and mental illness are not good friends. And unfortunately, I have a fuck ton of both. We're going to shove some of this meat in there for the PTs. And once he told me what it was, it's like, okay, it's all fun and games. Yeah, everything's kosher. I explained to him that, I have my issues. We got to sort it out. I'm gonna go in and throw like 10 narco berries in this. PTs always fucking make me paranoid. This is probably not going to be needed, but what's it hurt to put a little bit of narcos into this, just to make absolutely certain it stays asleep? It's not like narcos are hard for me to get now. I have an Enki. I get a good chunk. Yeah, and we did. It was me being stupid. And I'll own that. It's definitely not always fun being me. That's a fuck ton of spark powder. Ooh, why aren't you burning? Ooh, that's a fair amount of charcoal. Let's get that. Switching over to sexy gunpowder. We're gonna need a lot of that. It's like I need to get a preserving bin up and running, but I need to get a little more base infrastructure. I don't want to, because as I said, this is a very much temporary base. And yes, I know you would think, what do you mean? What, that people are grown-ups and they need to get over stuff? Yeah, but we did. That's what matters. Anybody else, I don't really care. Everybody else keep their problems to themselves. I have more than enough to deal with just my problems. I don't need anybody else's shit. I think I get more wood with this attack. Not much, but a little bit. I mean, I realize Yankees aren't wood, just kind of suck at gathering wood. But yeah, I'll wait till the Yankees tamed, and I'll probably go until the quarter of the hour. Yeah, that's a nice round time to stop. That's it. Everything is copacetic. It's like I would really like to go get a theory, but berry taming a theory, not only does it take forever, the sheer volume of babysitting it. Maybe get a compost bin running. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, let's do that. Thank you, Neff. I just put it on the back of the house. I need to get wood. 50 wood. Which I'm going to be able to gather a hell of a lot better with my hatchet than Enki is with his pail. Then we'll feed a bunch of stimberries to thingamabobber and get thatch out of the Enki. A compost bin is one of those few engrams that I will actually like mouse over and make sure that it is what I think it is, and not just go off of, oh, the picture looks right. Because I would rather have a dung beetle. But for right this second, this will passively make. Does anyone know the recipe off the top of their head? I know it's poop and thatch, but I mean the quantities. I don't want to put too much thatch in here and basically screw myself out of room for the poop. I think 2 bundles of thatch to a bunch of poop should work. So one thing I do really like about CS is it shows the recipes, even for passive things like that. That was just the right number of poops. That's cute. Oh, and the PG sent. Coolio. Coolio and Glacius. Yes, but that way it will be passively making it while I am on next stream. But yeah, the server will stop because the in-game clock is my timer. I took that fucking saddle off and I left it in the PT. You. There. Yep. Like I said, a lot of this is going to come down to I have to plan ahead. Because I've got that massive weight of the timer on my head. Yay, I'm airborne! Whee! That should be an achievement, honestly. Oh, and another thing that will be going on next stream I think my breeding rates are kind of high, but my incubation rates aren't. Yeah, 11 minutes to hatch the egg. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and shut off the server. Like I said, please remember to hit that like button. I will be back Tuesday with the Idjit's O&I, Thursday on Twitch, and only on Twitch, with the prehistoric O&I, and then back on this next Saturday, providing nothing comes up. Obviously, as we've always said, real life trumps streaming. That qualifies for you guys, that qualifies for me. I never want to hear that somebody postponed something important in their real life just to come watch my stream. I would rather you guys take advantage of your life than come hang out with me. I will be fine by myself or with just one or two people. Hopefully all that went through. And as you see, the server has been shut down. So, like I always say, please remember to hit the like button. If you're watching this after the fact, new around here, lurking, ghosting, whatever, hit the subscribe button. If you're over on Twitch, hit the follow button. Help me grow. I'm still at the funny number on Twitch, but I'd like to be higher. And until next time, I've been an Idjit, obviously.